Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a voiceover right now. What happened was I didn't even notice it until I was already like two videos in. None of my audio or sound worked, so you're not gonna hear any audio from the game. So no like the Sims making noises or anything. So you're just gonna hear this voiceover. But apparently my recording thing that I use, my OBS, was not connected to my microphone or headset, and I'm not sure why. I think at one point I was recording a different game for my other channel, and so it wasn't working. So I'm gonna do the voiceover the best I can and kind of describe what's going on. A lot of this video is like 40 minutes long. Just I'm gonna give you a heads up now. So what happened was there's a lot that happens in this, and I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit play so you guys can kind of see it. Um, but the starting off, like, everybody was asleep and everything, and the I don't even know what I'm saying in the actual video, but a lot has happened. There's quite a good things and bad things that happen. I think right now what I'm trying to show you now is that showing you the family tree, and there's a few people that's had a couple babies, which looks like it's gonna be I don't know which kid that is. That might be. It's not Edith. That might be. I don't even know what my kids' names are. Oh my gosh, I feel awful. This voiceover is gonna be awful, just because I haven't done voiceovers in forever. I used to do it when I used to record Sims on Xbox, and that's been probably 4 years or more. Let me see if I can kind of try and fast forward over a bit. But basically, I'm just showing you like the family and everything. I did change the kids' names. There was a few of them that I was able to catch in time to give birth and everything. But let me go ahead and fast forward a little bit. The actual video itself is like I said, 40 minutes long. But as you can see here, I'm describing that John just got a promotion, so he now makes more money and he has everything, more things available, clothing and other items, which I think we'll eventually have in our inventory. Let's go ahead and this is gonna be awful, guys. I feel so bad. I'm just gonna try and get like the highlights. So the twins are still teenagers. Frederick right now is certainly still a child. And everybody's still sleeping. So I think what I did in this video is I just had them, I just took care of their needs basically. I was still waiting for Margaret to give birth. And they're all pretty sad. Apparently there was a friend that they had that I didn't know that passed away, and we got a phone call and everything. And like, it had a very weird name. I'll bring it up in a minute. So it says, "Hi, John, I'm calling to let you know that," and then it doesn't even give a name, "has passed away." But if you go down below, right underneath of it, it says, "Unique EA Sim has died." Which all of my years playing Sims, I've never seen Unique EA Sim, so I'm not sure exactly what that is. And please excuse me, I just ate dinner and I'm drinking dark pop, and I'm like trying not to burp, so that's why I'm like stopping in between talking. But yeah, so this random sim died. Both John and Margaret apparently knew them, so I went ahead and deleted the relationship they had, because I don't even know who the sim is, and to me it wasn't like a big thing. Here I was telling you that we only had like 2 weeks and like so many days until we're going to a next decade, which is like the Thursday of spring. So we are definitely going to be switching to 1920 in that decade. Let me skip forward a little bit. Let's see. So here I am buying a baby bassinet for the baby that's going to be born, and I'm just kind of just placing that so I can have it, because Margaret, I feel like, was going to go into labor pretty early, which she actually took a very long time to go into labor. I am just taking care of like their motives and stuff. I think I'm talking at this point. Maybe, I don't know, my video's not even, there it goes. Yeah, so I just had, I did actually have someone in the comments tell me about evolving plants. I honestly knew about this, but I completely forgot about it. I don't really use plants a whole lot in my Sims videos, unless it pertains to like the story. In this case, in the decades, that's kind of like the source of money. So I do evolve my plants. I think all of them need it. But again, the person who commented, thank you so much. I really appreciate it for reminding me. Also, I had everybody try to take care of all the animals. I think I had the teenagers like clean and refill like the feed for the cow, for the cow Betty and the llama Bob. And then I did decide I was gonna have the teenagers, the twin boys, go to not college, to go to high school. But in order to do that, I have to make sure they get a grade higher than C, or grade C or higher in order to stay. Because if not, then what happens is that they actually end up going to a new home. I'm assuming kind of like a boarding school or something. But here I am right now, just kind of evolving all the plants that needed to be evolved, which I think every single plant needed evolved. Um, Later down the road, I think I ended up evolving it some more. But there's that. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit just so we can get to like the main things. Still evolving plants. There's so many of them. I eventually buy more seeds as well. I don't know if that's in this. That should be coming up pretty soon. Margaret's still not in labor or anything, which is kind of disappointing. And I also, too, now that I'm talking, I notice I'm sighing a lot. And I'm just so aggravated right now because this video I did record for 40 minutes and like so many things happened. And like so many emotions was going on and everything. And I'm just so disappointed that my audio didn't work. I am excited. I am happy that the video actually saved on my computer. Just the audio is not there. So here I am talking about chickens, I believe. Taking care of the animals. And there's Bob. I kept on calling Bob a girl. So I was like, oh, here she is. And I'm like, wait, it's Bob. It's Bob. It's not a girl. I mean, I guess technically a woman can have a name Bob, but it's not really common. Like Bobby, that's like, I think it's like Bobie. A lot of times if they name a girl named Bobby, they usually do like IE instead of Y. Here is Joseph taking care of Bob. They're eating and we're selling items. Margaret's still very pregnant. Let's see. I'm so upset that this audio did not work. They're eating, and these stupid placemats. I hate that I wish you can like disable them or something, because like I was thinking that it was Frederick placing them. Turns out it was the twin boys. They were each placing them. So I ended up just destroying them because they're pain. I don't like them. They don't look, I don't know. Here I am making John repair the like radio they have, and I was so scared, and I didn't know what his handiness was. I was afraid that he was gonna die, like being electrocuted, but thankfully he does not. His level is at 4. Margaret's still still pregnant, not having the baby. For some reason in this episode, excuse me. For some reason in this episode, I couldn't get their motives to stay up. They kept going down like constantly, and I just don't know what's going on. But let's see. Still, this is where I noticed that the chickens were not taken care of. They were not fed. They were not. I think the only thing that was done is that the eggs were harvested, but like they weren't fed. They weren't. Nothing was cleaned. I was like, why is no one doing their job? But turns out the boys, they just didn't want to do it. So right here is William. William came and visited us, also with this woman that I don't know who it is. But I was like, who was at our door? Who's that ghost? And I noticed that it was William. And like, I got super sad because he passed away in war. And he was our first son to pass away in war. And I was just so upset that he came and visited, which is weird that he came here because I don't think he knew the family. So maybe when they were all in the war zone, they must have became friends or something. Here I am selling the earbuds that you get, the free earbuds you get, and you make some money. And then Margaret's still very pregnant, also very tired. I think both her and John had the earbuds, so I went ahead and got rid of those. Let's see. Here I am buying some the bigger like the cottage living fruits and vegetables because I wanted to plant those in the garden. I went with pumpkins and watermelons so we can plant those to make more money. I think if you plant like the eggplant, it's just one eggplant. It's not multiple. And the pumpkins and the watermelons, you have multiple of the plants. So I went with that. Here I am realizing that my chicken coop is very full. I eventually buy another chicken coop because they just keep making eggs, like hatchable eggs. Here, Margaret goes into labor. I already had the bassinet and everything. She's going into labor. I tried to like skip through and like put everybody to sleep, and they were all asleep, but Margaret woke up in the middle of the night and really had to. Oh, also, before I do that, before she goes into labor, I noticed in the middle of the night that Frederick ended up getting the clingy childhood phase. So that appeared when we were all sleeping as well. He was going through a phase. And then, if I keep going, I must have talked about it for a while. Let's see. Okay, so here Margaret is giving birth to the new baby, and it is a girl. So she is having a girl. This is her last baby. I'm not gonna have them have any more kids. I figured the amount they have is enough. I decided to go with the name Charlotte. What I did though is I actually rolled a dice. I had 6 girl names, and I rolled the dice, and I ended up getting the number 5. So Charlotte was one of the names, was the 5th name on the list. The other names, I have like a tickle in my throat, so I keep taking a drink. The other names are, I will use those on my other Sims that have babies, because there's quite a few that were I can't speak that were suggested to me that I absolutely loved, and Charlotte was one of them. Charlotte was actually my favorite, and I was kind of really hoping to get it, but I wanted to roll the dice because I had 6 girl names and 6 boys names, so that's why I rolled the dice. But Charlotte is the new little baby that's born. She is born and apparently really stinky. Her diaper already needs changed. Let's see. So basically after this, I'm currently waiting for, I believe, Frederick's going to be aging up this same day. I tried to fit 2 days in this video, which is why it was 40 minutes long. But again, here I am, until the baby was crying, I just kind of made sure everybody's motives were okay. Apparently some people were still sleeping, and also the, laundry, like hangers, clotheslines broke, so I had to have John fix those. But for some reason, I put everybody back to bed. I think the reason why is because when they woke up, it was like 6 because the baby is crying. And this right here is when I noticed that, none of the kids are going to school. So I had to go and make all both the twin boys and Frederick go to school and wake them up, because I was like, it's already 9:15 and no one's going to school. What's going on? It's Monday. And I was like, I know they're not off on Halloween because I didn't set it for that. So I did make them go to school. And then I eventually get Margaret and John up. Margaret, I, of course, have to do laundry because she's always doing laundry. That's really the only thing that she does laundry, and she, like, plays with her kids and cooks dinner and whatever else. I feel like there's not a whole lot that in this house for them to do other than, like, garden and stuff. But back then, in 1910, they didn't have a whole lot they could do. I also, again, for some reason, as you see on the screen, this popped up, and I'm like, at first, I didn't know what it was, but now that I realize it, the twin boys are actually getting returned to young adults. So that's why that popped up. And then, of course, we got those, like, school things that pop up, like, for their, like, little action things that happens at school for, like, birthday parties and stuff like that. Margaret's still doing laundry. It was actually sunny this day, and it was windy, and I was hoping that the laundry would get finished, but each time it would just rain, so it didn't really matter. Here John was like glitching because the baby was crying, so I was trying to get him to go feed her and stuff, but wasn't happening, so I ended up having Margaret do it. Even though she has to pee, she still has to pee all the time, and I don't know why. I'm like, you're not pregnant anymore. I just don't know how to take care of Sims. Also, the animals are like filthy, so I feel so bad. And, of course, John got in the way of Margaret trying to take care of the baby, and Margaret ended up ignoring it, and I decided to just have her go pee first before she peed herself, and then I wanted her to go ahead and breastfeed Charlotte. And then I had John take care of the animals. I'm still, guys, if this video would have been so much better, and I do apologize, I'm going to try and before I even record like the full video, any of my videos from now on, I'm going to start doing a test video. Because I used to do that and then I stopped because I was going to trust my freaking recording thing and then it messed up. So, for now I'm doing a video test. But that's what's going on here. So, the Bob the llama just looks so cute. Like, he's just getting brushed and I love it. The next video too for Wednesday, I've already pre-recorded. I'm also going to have to do another voiceover because I've only recorded 2, this one and Wednesdays. So you're seeing this on Monday. Monday I think it's what, 20th? Right now I'm currently recording this on the 18th. So you guys will see this on the 20th. And then Wednesday, the 22nd, that will also be voiceover. I will make sure the one on Friday for Christmas Eve will not be voiceovered. I apologize. It's a pain in the butt. I actually hate it. It's just, I don't know. Also, this baby, Charlotte, is so needy. She'd cry so much and need so much. Which, I mean, she's a baby, understandable. But it's just a pain. It drove me nuts. Probably because we haven't had a baby for so long because everybody was, teenagers. And, like, the last baby was Frederick, and he's, like, a child now getting ready to become a teenager. So it was just a pain for me. I'm also kind of, like, blabbering like I do all the time. But I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. Let's see. I think right now I'm currently having Margaret make a cake for Frederick so he can age up. I did. So I'm going to go ahead and put candles on this cake for Frederick. And after he's done with his homework, I do have him age into a teenager. Once he turns into a teenager, I do have them the preteen mod. So I do kind of explain that a little bit and let you guys know. But if you guys definitely want to know for sure more information about that, I do have a mod review video already up. You guys can definitely go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you guys want to know more, because I'm not going to go over it again of this voiceover, but I kind of show like the difference between teenagers and preteens. So Frederick, he's already aged into a teenager. Here I am picking his trait, and I went ahead to go with good. And I chose to have the aspiration of family. I think I do like the, yeah. Okay, it went too fast, but it's fine. But here's Frederick as a preteen. I myself, since I've messed with the mod, I can kind of already tell the difference. You also see, like, in the bottom where all their heads are, it's, like, cut off. But here in a second, I do have him go side by side. Right here, this was hilarious, and I'm so upset. I was like, why is there a fairy in my house? It didn't occur to me that it was Halloween until I, realized it. Once I realized why she was there, she's trick-or-treating is what she is. But I was like, why is there a fairy in my house? I don't even know who this sim is. I think it's a random one that pops in the game. I'm going to go ahead and skip a little forward so you guys can see the difference in the teens and everything. Let's see. So yeah, so here's like the height difference and everything. You can kind of see it. You can tell that Frederick is a lot shorter. And, let's see. Yeah, Frederick's a lot shorter, and, like, there's other things you can do with this mod. Again, I'd go into more detail in the actual mod review. So let me go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Now that, I do remove, you can also add and remove the trait anytime you want for the preteen mod. I go ahead and remove it, but just because I've already done, like, the teen part of all my sims. All of my kids have been teens. They've never been preteens. So I go ahead and remove it here. And then, I'm also going to, now that he's a teenager, he has to go to war. So I do change his outfit and everything. Let's see. Let's fast forward some more. I think I first have him eat food first. And then I go back and I pause and I go ahead and change his clothes and go ahead and add him to the war zone. So the outfit that he's currently wearing, it's kind of like a pirate outfit. And what I did here is, it kind of, to me, I think like their war clothes back then was something similar to this. So I just went ahead and changed this. I also put a little bit of dirt on his face to look like he's been going to war and everything. I was going to do this in my first war that I did, but I did not, just because there was 8 sims. So I'm like, that's going to be too much, especially if they all live. I'm going to have to change it back. But I just decided, since it's just him, I went ahead and did it because, I don't know, I just wanted to be more realistic, I guess. But I do have him go ahead and eat the piece of cake out of the cow real quick. And I talk apparently. I talk a lot. I still like even now I'm like still talking. I go ahead to save too just in case, which is another reason why I couldn't go ahead and go back and re-record my videos because I did save multiple times. But I do go ahead and make the cow plant hungry, and I have Frederick eat the cake from the cow plant. Oh, I just hit my mic. Sorry. So I do a roll of dice with him, just like I do did with the other ones. And the roll is, if you roll an odd, they die, they have to eat the cake again, and if it's even, they get to live. So I think I paused, and I was rolling the dice. I don't know. But when I rolled the dice, I did, unfortunately, I unfortunately rolled a 5. So Frederick does actually have to go ahead, and I am freaking out in the video because I was like really upset about it. I was like, "There's no way our kid has to die," and like I almost kind of cry a little bit just because like we've had William die, but he wasn't like part of the main family, and he wasn't John and Margaret's baby. But now like their youngest son has to unfortunately die and more, which I did not. It would literally, I literally roll the dice. I read it how it is. I don't choose, but like it kind of, he's in the war outfit, so it's, it's whatever. It kind of like goes with the themes. Like, so he's going to be like, as a ghost, he's going to be a war veteran. But he does eat the cake. I'm going to kind of fast forward a little bit. Oh, okay. Let's go back. I don't know why it like skipped all of a sudden. Like, it just seems like I didn't record it or something. I don't know. But, it's like rewatching him die again, and it's very sad. Here he goes. Frederick James is being devoured by the cow plant, and will he make it out alive? No, he will not. The cow burps, and he's officially dead. And here comes the Grim Reaper. It's so freaking sad. Like, now it makes me want to cry. My eyes are starting to water. Like, I stared at this Grim Reaper waiting for him to do his thing, and it felt like forever that he was doing that. Scrolling through it looking for his name, and I kept on saying, his name's not on there, he's supposed to be alive. But, of course, that audio didn't get caught, which is very upsetting. And I'm just, like, still right now upset. I can't believe it. Of course, the one person that I don't want anyone to die, of course, but I was like, I just feel so bad because it's John and Margaret's baby, like baby boy, the only son, because they just had a girl. Here it's telling me that game's over, some of the household has died, but you can create more Sims and choose existing household to play and move to another household to gallery. I end up saving and managing worlds, and I go back to, I go ahead and pick up John and have him go get the urn of Frederick so we can take it to the graveyard. So here I am just switching him over there, moving him onto the slot, picking up the urn. Of course, when he died, every furniture item got deleted, so I had to go back and add it again. So I actually did that later on off camera and everything, but I go ahead and grab his urn, and I take him to the cemetery and lay him to rest where he belongs, peacefully and whatnot. And I just feel so bad. Poor baby. Only a teenager. And of course, everybody in the family is very upset for like 2 days. But right now I'm looking for where William was because I couldn't remember where I put him. For some reason I was thinking I stuck him in the middle, but I did not. I ended up sticking him over here. I am going to have to figure out where I want people to go. But I think I decided to put like the main family over here. So I do put Frederick right over here in the corner. I wanted the war survivors to be in the middle, but I do decide to end up putting him over here because of the family. But he is here. And then I always, of course, I type in his, I engrave something on it. I think I did end up putting in like loving son, a loving son. Yeah, a loving son. It's so sad. I hate it. Oh, it's so sad. But I do end the video here, and as of course, since I am ending this video, here's me talking about losing a child. It's hard seeing those closest to us pass away. John can find some solace in mourning at a tombstone or an urn. Um, so I do end up ending the video here, and I kind of just discussed like how sad I was and everything like that. But with that being said, I don't go do anything else after I lay him to rest. But I am right now currently in this video. Oh wait, what am I doing? What is going on? Oh, okay. The video just restarted. It's fine. So, right now I'm currently going to go ahead and end this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.